The political year will kick off with the ANC's January 8th statement in Cape Town. ANC President Jacob Zuma will outline the party's program and priorities for the year. This will also set the party's legislative agenda in Parliament.
There's been very, very little legislation, certainly very little new legislation that has come forth. So I think in 2015 one would expect to see the legislative program of this second Zuma administration and to see how they're going to tackle the challenges that have been identified for South Africa.
But to function properly, parties need to turn down the friction. The ANC says it's ready to work with everyone.
The ANC has always had its door open to engage with the political parties regardless of what they are thinking about the ANC, because we've got a responsibility not to only to lead society but to lead Parliament as the majority party.
The DA's parliamentary leader says the legislature should shift the focus to job creation.
The State of the Nation address must respond to that issue. Our program of action says this year we must focus on work that will create work for South Africa.
The February 12 State of the Nation address will see the President and the EFF in the same space for the first time in 6 months.
We do not foresee any other thing untoward that the economic freedom fighters will be doing on the State of the Nation address, except to raise issues within the confines and provisions of the National Assembly rules. And if that is what we call disruptions or whatever, well, so be it.
2 weeks later, Finance Minister Nhlanhla Nene will deliver a crucial budget. And in the midterm budget, it appeared that the growth rate was almost half the expected 2.7%. He warned that the country's tax revenue didn't meet its needs and that sacrifices were needed. Some economists believe he was hinting at tax increases and further cost cutting. But 2015 is also a pre-municipal election year.
I think we're going to see a lot of focus around how the government is going to try and front-load expenditure on urban and rural development at the local level, and also ensuring that capacity building and clamping down on corruption at a urban and rural municipal level is in fact reflected in the allocation of resources.
Parliament constantly made headlines in 2014, but its legislative and oversight duties are yet to get off the ground properly. That will be the main challenge in 2015. Abra Barbia, SABC News, Parliament.